Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Attention Dub Nation. With your announcement to you today, our next home game, the first 10,000 you will take home
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tyrese Maxey.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 spot. And for Golden State, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Big Dog in at the center position. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And one thing we continue to monitor with this team is how they perform offensively. You might remember, MP declared to the world that he wants this team to be an offensive juggernaut and steamroll over the top defensive teams in the league.
Well, this is what setting a specific goal can do for you. MP wanted his team to have a point of focus, something to shoot for, literally. Now this offense is unstoppable at times. They have a number of ways to beat you, and their confidence is through the roof. I don't see that changing here tonight.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Big Dog. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
team foul. At the line for 2, Watkins.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Here's Castle. Pass to Kuzma. Wembanyama, screen on Jokic. Baseline jumper. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Big Dog passes to Ingram. To the wing, right side. Here's Big Dog. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Fox outside. Outside Anunoby. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Maxey passes to Big Dog. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
From the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Big Dog passes to Maxey. Buries it from 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Pass to Kuzma. Wembanyama, screen on Jokic. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Castle. Now Kuzma. The 3. Here's Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Big Dog. Anunoby with a double team. And he gets it to go. Big Dog's got 8 points. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Kuzma outside. Hawks with a screen on Jokic. Outside Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Wembanyama. 1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Ingram. Still without a bucket. Out left to the wing. Here's Big Dog. Defended by Kuzma. Back to Ingram. And Fox comes to help. 4 on the clock. Ingram, the pass to Jokic. They get the rebound. Big Dog. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Fox. Last game, 26 points for him. Outside Anunoby. Wembanyama screen for 3. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Maxey. He drops it from range.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Fox, the pass to Kuzma. Fox with a screen on Jokic. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Kuzma's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Kuzma outside. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Warriors with the rebound. Big Dog's got 4 rebounds now. Jokic passes to Maxey. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Ingram. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. Fox outside. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double-team him, he's going to create wide-open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single-covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Castle. The 3 is up. Moore's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Big Dog passes to Maxey. They swipe it. Fox for 3. Poke loose. The Warriors lead by 6. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. His first shot attempt. Kuzma outside. Drills it from deep. Kuzma's got 8.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He had 46 points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shoot 2.
And he drops it first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Warriors leading. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got De'Aaron Fox. Also Devin Vassell out there. And it's Moore in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wiggins. No made baskets yet. Pass to Big Dog. Clock at 6. The rebound by the Spurs. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Now here's Maxey. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Ingram against Fox. Out to the right wing. That one's good. This game is all even. Fox has gotten his third basket of the night.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Big Dog. Ingram on the wing. Puts up a three. Gets the three ball to go. Ingram's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got rebound number 7 tonight. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, showing some toughness right there. I like whenever Wiggins outmuscles the defense and capitalizes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Spurs making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in.
What's up? The line for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins. One shot.
And Wiggins no good on that one. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Fires in the triple. Big Dog's got 13.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing. And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Big Dog. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's Vassell. They can't stop the run with that one. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. To the middle. The kick out to Maxey. Fires for three. Here's Big Dog. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Checked in for San Antonio. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Anunoby passes to Fox. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Anunoby for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
It's his first trip to the line. And he's good on the first of three. That one's no good. And he nails the third. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Ingram. Here's Big Dog. Anunoby covering. From deep, Jokic. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And there's the screen. From downtown, Big Dog pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now here's Jokic. Here's Big Dog. Offline from the top of the key. Spurs trail by 11. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Now here's Jokic. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Tries it from 16. Hudgens, that's good.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
There's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Hudgens got 5 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Big Dog. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 8-point game. Here's Castle. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston. And it's rejected. Here's Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Here's Fox. Pass to Anunoby. Six to shoot. Here's Hudgens. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Big Dog. 17 points in the game. Outside Maxey. Here's Big Dog. Anunoby covering. Here's Big Dog. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And that game against Houston, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Moore. Wing shot on the way, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Moore's got his first bucket in this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Castle, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Vassell, a screen on Jokic. Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Maxey passes to Big Dog. And here's Jokic. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 19. And is blocked. Wembanyama against Grant. Castle for three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And here is Maxey. Give him 8. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Here's Big Dog. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Big Dog. Anunoby covering. Big Dog passes to Ingram. Here's Big Dog. He's got 19. The kick out to Maxey. Here's Big Dog. They still need this. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Double on Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. He has 6. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Vassell. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Here's Big Dog. Pass to Ingram. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Jokic passes to Big Dog. Fades back. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Castle. Maxey covering. Pass to Anunoby. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got 8.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Big Dog. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Castle.
I just love the ball move.
Big Dog, good.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Spurs trail by 3. Right side, Anunoby takes a 3. Big Dog pulls it in. It could go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from Spring.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Warriors lead by 3. We've got Brandon Ingram. Nikola Jokic is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Big Dog in at the 5. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Ingram, the pass to Big Dog, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Big Dog. They double him with Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic finds Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. Got it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Here's Castle. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Fox. Down low. Here's Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
Here's Big Dog. 23 points in the game. Rebound San Antonio. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Big Dog. Pass to Ingram. 4-3. On target from range. 10 points for him.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Wiggins against Anunoby from deep. San Antonio again missing.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Jokic passes to Maxey. Here's Big Dog, covered by Wembanyama. Outside for Ingram. Pass to Big Dog. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Kuzma. Here's Big Dog. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Kuzma down low, working on Jokic. Now here's Kuzma, covered by Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama screen. Three-pointer, Fox. That smooth lefty shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Ingram, the pass to Jokic. Inside. The kick out to Wiggins. The 3-ball. And the Warriors with another 3.
Exclamation 3 from Wiggins.
Spurs trail by 8. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to... He's covered by Fox. Big dog. Good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Kuzma outside. Anunoby a screen on Jokic. Kuzma for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Jokic against Wembanyama. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Hudgens is checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Castle. Now here's Fox, guarded closely. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the Warriors making a change here. The Warriors lead by 7.
Up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Fox surveying the D. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got OG Anunoby, Devin Vassell out there with Castle, and it's Hudgens in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Warriors lead by 17. Big Dog passes to Ingram. Pass to Jokic. Misses the three. Well, the Spurs shooting about 41%. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game. Wiggins, he's checked in for Grant.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Castle. On the wing, Vassell. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Maxey passes to Wiggins. He shoots it. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 14-point game. To the left wing. Castle for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Ingram. And here's Jokic. Clock at 6. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Gary Hudgens. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Jokic. Shooting 1.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Here's Castle. Pass to Petrushev. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Now here's Ingram. Outside Maxey. Over to the wing. Here's Big Dog. Banked it in off the glass. Big Dog's got 29 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation. Hudgens is checked in for San Antonio.
This call is all about viewing perspective.
Previous play is out of play.
Then the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been... made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Anunoby. Back to Vassell. Over Ingram. San Antonio again missing. The Warriors lead by 16. Big Dog passes to Maxey. Pass to Big Dog. The kick out to Wiggins. And here's Jokic outside. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Vassell. Outside Anunoby. Here's Castle. To end the run. Back to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Big Dogs. Wiggins outside. Pass to Ingram. Takes the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Hudgens. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Vassell outside. Pass to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Big Dog. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Anunoby for 3. Cranes the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Warriors lead by 20. Pass to Ingram. Here's Big Dog. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Big Dog. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
And he gets that one.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Ingram. Out to the wing. Wiggins outside. Pass to Big Dog. Vassell comes with a double. Shot clock at 6. Outside Ingram. Fires the three. That's another animal.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint.
The shot that time not on target.
I can't believe he missed that three, regardless.
Down low. Here's Big Dog. And that one good. Big Dog's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot.
Here's Castle. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. And it's going to be a goaltending call.
Expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
And they're able to recover. Back to Kuzma. Vassell outside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Castle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Now here's Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Free throw drops for Jokic. And San Antonio making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Spurs trail by 20. Kuzma outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots from the line. Big Dog pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Big Dog. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Castle. Fox with a screen on Ingram. Castle for three. That's off. 7 for 12 now. The Warriors lead by 22. Here's Big Dog. Defended by Kuzma. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Dubs, Watkins. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And for the Spurs, they're shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Pass to Hudgens. Lets it go from 11. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ingram's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. Another steal. In transition. The finish. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Wiggins to the middle. Here's Big Dog. Count it. Big Dog's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here's Fox. Six to shoot. And rejected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.